Hello and welcome to Black Pearl's Distinguished Women of Color, the channel where we celebrate the achievements of Black women both past and present. In this episode, we will learn more about Mariam Doumbia, a Malian singer and songwriter who is part of the musical duo Amadou and Mariam, along with her husband, Amadou Bagayoko. Together, they have created a unique blend of Malian music and Worldbeat that has earned them international acclaim and recognition. Mariam Doumbia was born on April 15, 1958, in Bamako, Mali. She became blind at the age of 5 as a consequence of untreated measles. She attended the Bamako Institute for the Young Blind, where she met Amadou Bagayoko, who had also lost his vision as a teenager due to cataracts. They both shared an interest in music and performed at the Institute's Eclipse Orchestra, directed by Idrissa Soumaoro. They fell in love and got married in 1980. The couple started their musical career in the 1980s, playing Malian blues at local weddings and festivals. They also recorded several cassette albums that were popular in West Africa. In 1986, they moved to Côte d'Ivoire, where they continued to perform and record. They met Stevie Wonder, who encouraged them to pursue their dreams. They also started to play at international festivals and events. In 1996, they moved to Paris, where they signed with Polygram's E-Marcy label. They released their first album recorded outside of Africa, Soni Til, in 1998. The album featured the hit song Je pense à toi, which was played on French radio and sold 100,000 copies. They followed up with two more albums, Jenny Musso, 1999, and Wati, 2002, which expanded their musical horizons and introduced them to new audiences. In 2003, they were approached by Manu Chao, a world-renowned musician and activist who offered to produce their next album. The result was Dimanche à Bamako, 2004, which was a huge success both critically and commercially. The album mixed traditional Malian instruments and vocals with rock guitars, Syrian violins, Cuban trumpets, Egyptian ney, Indian tablas, and Dogon percussion. It also featured Manu Chao's distinctive vocals on some tracks. The album won several awards, including the French Victoire de la Musique for Best World Music Album of the Year and two BBC Radio 3 awards for world music in the African and Best Album categories. It also became a New York Times bestseller and was nominated for a Grammy Award for Best Contemporary World Music Album. Since then, Amadou and Mariam have released 4 more albums: Welcome to Mali, 2008, which featured collaborations with artists such as Damon Albarn, Canaan, Kezia Jones, and Somalian rapper Canaan; Folila, 2012, which included guest appearances by Santi Gold, TV on the Radio, Theophilus London, Jake Shears of Scissor Sisters, and Nick Zinner of Yeah Yeah Yeahs; La Confusion, 2017, which explored themes such as migration, identity, and social change; and Bofu Safu, 2018, which celebrated their love for dance music. Amadou and Mariam have also been prolific performers on stage, touring extensively around the world and playing at major festivals such as Coachella, Lollapalooza, Glastonbury, Roskilde, WOMAD, and Montreux Jazz Festival. They have also participated in various projects and initiatives that promote social justice and cultural diversity, such as Africa Express, Damon Albarn's collective of African and Western musicians, Celebrate the Day, 2006, the official anthem for the FIFA World Cup in Germany, Playing for Change, 2009, a multimedia movement that connects musicians from different countries through music videos, Africa Stop Ebola, 2014, a charity single that raised awareness and funds for the fight against Ebola, and One World, Together at Home, 2020, a global broadcast event that supported health workers and the World Health Organization during the COVID-19 pandemic. Mariam Doumbia is an inspiring example of a Black woman who has overcome adversity and achieved excellence in her field. She is a talented singer and songwriter who has created a distinctive musical style that reflects her Malian roots and her global vision. She is also a devoted wife and mother who has balanced her personal life and her professional career with grace and dignity. She is a true Black Pearl who deserves our admiration and respect. Thank you for watching this episode of Black Pearl's Distinguished Women of Color. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and leave a comment below. See you next time.